Hey Earth signs, welcome to spring, welcome to Aries season. Sorry guys, I have a bundle of sage here and I'm cleansing the cards. Happy Aries season. This is for all of the Earth signs, Sun and Rising, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And we are going to begin with Taurus. So, hello Taurus. We are going to pull some oracle messages. This is more of an oracle message for you guys. I will pull from the tarot just to clarify the oracle messages, but a lot of the messages that come out are going to be oracle messages, okay? So these videos are also time-stamped, so definitely if you have both Earth in your Sun and Rising placements, definitely click on the timestamp for those placements. But if you have water or air, those will be posted soon. So all of these videos are time-stamped, all right, for Aries season. Now, what I'm going to do differently, Taurus, I'm going to be pulling 2 cards for your general energies that you can expect during Aries season. We are in eclipse season as I am giving you this reading. And then your other 2 messages will be regarding your financial resources, career, your job, your finances, your money, okay? And then the other card will be regarding your overall relationships or a specific relationship to someone that you need to either look out for, or the universe will determine if it needs your attention or if this relationship will just pop up at some point in time. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into this reading for you, Taurus, Sun and Rising signs. So universe source, what messages do you have for Taurus, my beautiful Taurus tribe, Sun and Rising signs, my beautiful Earth signs of Taurus, Sun and Rising signs? What are their messages of advice, guidance, and encouragement for Aries season 2024? Okay, let's see here. For Taurus, Sun and Rising signs, what are their messages of advice, guidance, and encouragement overall for Aries season of 2024? Let's see. Ooh. It was a card that made it very clear it wanted to come out. I was trying to put it back in, but it was like, nope, I want to come out. So we're going to pull that card as well. Okay. There's something here, Taurus, where there may be a situation that you are having high hopes for. Could be with a job, could be with a relationship, could be with a friendship, a project where you have some really high hopes for this situation. However, the universe is showing me here that there are some goals and aspirations that you should be moving towards. There are some new beginnings you should be moving towards, but there is something here for some of you that you still haven't given space for healing for. There's a situation I'm getting that you need to let go of because there's nothing really there for you anymore. It's just not meant for you anymore. Set your sights higher, Taurus, Sun and Rising signs. for Aries season. This is a time, again, with this eclipse, it's time to let go of a lot of baggage that you may have been holding on to, Taurus. If there is a certain place or a situation that you have been comfortable in, the universe is saying, not this comfort zone is done. It's time to find a new comfort. So you have to allow yourself to be uncomfortable, right? Yeah. So there are some dreams and aspirations that you have, but the universe or God, you know, whoever, God is trying to show you that how committed are you to your dreams? How badly do you want this relationship? How badly, and this is just for Aries season, okay? I'm not saying that if this is a relationship that you really want to work, and you may be wanting a certain outcome within the relationship or within a certain situation, you're not really going to get that right now because it's just not meant to happen. You can't force this to happen. You can't force the outcome. The outcome is what it is, right? I'm also getting be careful what you pray for, be careful what you wish for here, Taurus, because you may come to find out that it, you know, you bit off more than you can chew, or wasn't really what you signed up for. You know, this wasn't really what you truly wanted. You may have had an idea of the outcome or an idea of what you truly wanted, but it kind of turns out, it may turn out that you're like, this is definitely not what I anticipated, you know? So there are some bigger dreams, some bigger goals here that you may be holding yourself back from, Taurus. And this eclipse in Libra during Aries season is a big let go. It's a big release. It's a, you know, it's a big death for you in a way, right? It's a transformative energy. It is big change. And this is definitely a situation that you are having a hard time letting go of for some of you. Okay. It's definitely something that needs to be healed here. And it seems that you have been having a difficult time doing that. All right, so let's pull one more card for your general messages. Okay, we're going to pull a couple, just one more card from this deck to see a little bit more about this this energy here for you, Taurus, Sun and Rising signs for Aries season. Spirit guys, what more can you speak to us about for Taurus, Sun and Rising signs of the world for their Aries season general messages? Yeah, so there's some type of celebration or some type of event that you're anticipating. There is a certain party or gathering here, Taurus. This can be your birthday coming up because Taurus season is pretty much right around the corner from Aries, right next to Aries, right? And there may be some type of, okay, so if there's something that you're kind of blinded to or you're not really gaining clarity from, you're not really sure, or maybe you just don't see this right now, Taurus, there may be some type of a situation where you go to a wedding, or maybe it's your own wedding, or a shower, like a bridal shower, a baby shower, a birthday, maybe it's your own birthday, some type of commencement, could be a funeral, I don't know, but there's something here, Taurus, Sun and Rising signs, where there's some type of a gathering. And I feel like it's more celebratory, which technically funerals are kind of celebratory of a life well lived. There's something at this gathering that you may have already seen, that there's some type of an epiphany or revelation or something that you're going to gain clarity on about someone, and you're gonna be like, you're gonna realize, oh, I did not think that was a thing, you know, I didn't think that that was possible, or I didn't even think that, you know, this was going on. The universe is trying to guide you either away from something in order for you to push towards something else, or it's trying to push you towards something. What I'm getting is the universe is trying to push you away from something so that you can focus more on this new path, this new thing. There is something about your past with somebody, or your past within a certain group of people, or your past could be with your family, could be with your team at work, could be with friends, where could be a business party or some type of a, you know, company party, holiday party or something, I don't know, where there's just some type of an epiphany or some type of discovery that you make. And it doesn't necessarily have to be bad. It could be very positive, okay, where maybe you go to an event and then someone says something to you about a project or about a job opportunity, or maybe says something to you very maybe philosophical or spiritual or deep, and then you realize, oh, like your eyes are open, your eyes will be open to that if it already hasn't been. And you'll start to, whatever this person says or whatever you gain or whatever discovery you make within this event or within this gathering of people, you're going to, it's there to help you move forward, right? So it's almost like a pick me up some of you guys are going to get, where someone is going to say something and you're like, you know what, you're right. Like, what am I doing? Like, I need to like go after this, right? Others of you, this is more like you'll find something out and you're like, oh, that is totally not for me. I gotta go. You know what I mean? And kind of move in a direction that's more suited for who you are now and who you are meant to be later on. Does that make sense? That's what I'm getting for you right now, is a big release, and the universe is here to not hold your hand, maybe so to speak, but the universe is really here to support you, Taurus. Like, they're really, really making a point to make sure that you see this so that you can move on. Okay, they're trying to kind of help you along. They don't want to just, I don't see this as a shocking situation. Okay, we'll see what the other cards say, but I don't see this as a shocking situation, Taurus, sun and rising signs. It's more of a situation where I don't see this as heartache or heartbreak or like, oh, like this sucks. It's more like, oh, why didn't I figure that out before? You know, about this person, place, or thing, whatever. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull a card for your relationships, just overall relationships, romance, platonic, all of the above, what have you. Relationships with your spirit guides, relationship with God, relationship with your God energy, your divinity, yourself. Okay. Business relationships. We'll see what comes out of it. Okay, Taurus. For Taurus, sun and rising signs, for their relationship messages. What is their insight, guidance, and encouragement for their relationship advice for Taurus, sun, and rising signs? Let's see. Taurus, sun, and rising signs for their relationship messages for Aries season of 2024. Let's see. Oops. Okay, so yeah, so it seems like there is a situation. Some of you guys are dealing with a Sagittarius, a Libra. Could be any fire, any fire sign. Could be a fire sign, but it could be any of the signs. But I'm also getting Aquarius for some of you, Cancer. I also see Cancer here. But Taurus, sun and rising signs for your relationships. You got the card focus. So it's almost like when I saw this, I just heard shift your focus, because there may be some type of a relationship that you're so fixed on, because you are a fixed sign. You can maybe having a hard time pulling away from something because you feel like there's more to it for you. There's more there for you. And I don't think there is. Again, what I think doesn't matter. My opinion doesn't matter. But what I'm seeing with the cards, I am not sensing that whatever it is that you're focused on, like past wise, like if this is someone you've been with or someone you've been dealing with from your past or you've been dealing with for quite some time, you need to shift your focus because you kind of become comfortable here. You become comfortable here. It's time to kind of shift your focus off of this situation because you have balance at the bottom of the deck. So there is the need for balance here, and there is something that you're too focused on. You're too fixed on this. You are way, yeah, you're just so engulfed in this, like mentally, maybe if not emotionally. And again, this can just be a project, you know, maybe you have a certain relationship with a team of people and there's a project that you're really trying to get off the ground, you're really trying to finish, but maybe there's a business you've been trying to get off the ground and it's just not working, and it's probably because it's just not meant to happen. It's time to shift your focus here. It's time to figure something else out. You've kind of hit a brick wall for some of you. You're in a maze, right? And you've kind of hit a wall. Now it's time to just, you know, don't stand there trying to stare at the wall and trying to figure out how to chisel a hole through the wall. Just turn around and just find a different route. That's what I'm getting here with your relationship. So, and again, if you're in a relationship and it's committed, or you have a friend or a group of friends and you really love them, they really love you, but there may be some things that you don't see eye to eye on, and you're maybe really trying to beat against this wall here, trying to, like, you know, trying to get this person to understand your point of view, or they're trying to get you to understand their point of view, and it's just like you're not getting anywhere. Is because it's okay to have differences. It's okay to have differences in opinion and beliefs. You're probably not going to get anywhere with this person. That doesn't mean that the relationship is meant to fail. It just means that you guys just have these differences, and you have to be willing to accept that. You have to be willing to be okay with that. And if you're not, Taurus, just move on from it. If you feel like this is not going to work out, just take it for what it is. Okay? But if this is romance, again, if this is a relationship where you're just like, I don't really think this is making me happy, I don't think this is for me anymore, then move on, Taurus. Don't try to hold on to it if you already know that it's not meant to be. Okay? If this is a job, again, a relationship with your job, a relationship with a manager, a relationship with a team, if it's not meant to be, move on. Okay? No, out with the old, in with the new. As I love that saying, because I really believe in that. Okay, so I'm going to pull 2 more cards, you guys, and then we're going to clarify with the tarot. I'm just going to take 1 tarot card for each oracle message that I've pulled, and then we will conclude your reading after that. But let's go ahead and pull 2 more oracle messages for, now this is for your career and finances, your financial resources, last but not least, for Aries season 2024. Spirit guides, angels, what messages do you have for Taurus, sun and rising signs for their career, finances, and financial resources for Aries season of the year 2024? Aries season. Let's see. And if you don't know when Aries season is, mid-March to mid-April. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I believe, who got this? Oh, it was one of the fire signs. Had to be Leo. It was Leo. Leo got the same message. Yeah, employment change at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so you received the same card that Leo received. So if you have Leo in your chart, okay, anywhere in your chart, especially in your sun or rising sign, Taurus, if you have it in your, let's say you're watching for your sun sign, but you have Leo in your rising, definitely check out Leo's reading, okay? But this could definitely be about work, like a work relationship or something, your career, and it's time to level up. For some of you, like, well, not all of you, it's time to level up. If you're not, I'm not speaking to the Tauruses who are doing this work and they're just like letting go and they're healing. This is for those of you. Now, maybe even if you are on this track right now, this is just universe saying you're doing good, keep going, continue to level up, right? Don't stop. Always improve, you know, always improving. But for those of you who are struggling with something, you're struggling with letting go of something, this is your message to leave it behind. Because you're so focused on it that you're not giving your time to anything else, at least nothing new, right? So if this is mostly about your employment, as far as this entire reading, if you're more focused, Taurus, on money and your financial resources and employment, it may be time to change that completely. Just change it around completely. Move on. Others, and again, as we're on this topic of financial resources, you may be working a job that doesn't really support your passions. You're really being watched here by God. God is really watching you, your angels, your spirit guides, okay? Every move that you're making is not, there's no blind eye. It's not falling, it's not, you know, being done towards a blind eye. Like, you are being watched, you are being guided here. So Taurus, if you think that everything that you're doing is all for naught, it's not. The universe is, you know, God is watching you do make these decisions. And this is why it's trying to kind of toss in some breadcrumbs or some, you know, just some golden nuggets so you can kind of follow that path. But again, the universe is literally like doing this, like, hey, like, you know, stop looking at that, that's a trap, what are you doing? Like, you've been stuck there for a while. You know, it's almost like, you know, the universe has these signs, like, has made their own signs, you know, to kind of get you, trying to make you have tunnel vision for a little bit, so that way you can just get away from this situation, whatever the situation, this old situation is. The universe is desperately, I don't want to say desperately, but God is really trying to get you to understand, Taurus, sun and rising signs, that they've watched you sit in this old energy for so long, and it's like, come on, like, can we please move on from this? It's old, it's stale. At least let us try to help this situation improve while you're over there doing something better. Like, you don't have to be present in this situation every single step of the way, right? And you guys are Taurus, like Taurus energy, like, it can be really hard to move, you know, it's, you know, it's slow moving. That's why I love Taurus energy, because it does help us understand slow movement, taking your time, taking it one step at a time. But Taurus, don't get to the point where you're being stagnant and you're not moving at all. You're not being proactive at all in a certain situation, okay? Try to steer clear from that as best you can. I'm not saying you have to be perfect at it, right? Let's pull one more card for your financial resources and your career, Taurus, sun and rising signs. Ooh, there we go. Some of you guys need to go back to school. You need to, if you're not going back to school, if you are in school right now and you're still not really sure, oh, okay. Some of you guys with this career with school, if you're in school right now, if you're in college and you're watching this, or if you have a child who's in college, whatever, or a friend who's in college, I feel like this is more you, Taurus, but if you're in college and you're working on a degree and you just feel like this just doesn't feel right, right? This doesn't feel like it's going to go anywhere. I'm not interested in it. My classes are not going well. Maybe you feel like you're failing a class too much and you can't get it together, you feel, then that's probably because that's not the major for you. Okay. That's not for you. You need to switch majors. Let go. Walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. So Taurus, this doesn't necessarily have to be a situation that you walk away from completely, indefinitely, and you just have to let it go and grieve it. And if this is a relationship, if this is a job, if this is a team effort, whatever it is, you cannot be present all the time to fix or control this. You may need to take a break, go on vacation. If this is a relationship, take a break. If this is a committed relationship or you're married, you may have to just let your partner figure themselves out. You cannot constantly try to hold their hand or try to, get them through this situation. They have to also carry their own weight as well. Can't be you carrying their weight and yours. So this doesn't necessarily, I don't see this as a breakup for all of you with anything or anyone. It can be, if you choose that to be true. But if you choose to stay in this situation and you see that it's going nowhere, then that's your sign to exit, at least for a certain period of time. Okay? If not forever, okay? It's either a breakup or it is a break. It's just taking a break from something or someone. Or maybe from a number of people. Maybe it's your family. You need to like just kind of take a break from talking to your family if there's some behavior there that is draining you, or, you know, taking some time away from work, or just completely quitting a job. Okay, so let's go ahead and some of you guys are going to go to school, and this is going to be you moving away for a while to go focus on school. So there may be someone that you're separating from so that you can focus more on school for some of you. Okay, or someone is going to school, and that's going to kind of force you to kind of separate yourself from this person. Okay, I'm also getting someone could be going to the military, or you're planning on going to the military. I don't know where that came from, but anyway. So let's clarify these cards. We're going to start off with your career and finances, then we're going to, you know, pull a card for your relationships. Okay, let's clarify these cards, Spirit Guides, for Taurus, Sun, and Rising signs for Aries season 2024. Yep. Yeah, you're having a tough time with this, but hey, when it comes to your relationship, you're going to be fine. It's going to be calmer waters. For those of you who are, you know, contemplating a breakup, once you break up with this person, you're going to feel so free. You're going to feel like, oh, like you can have a breath of fresh air, you know. But when it comes to your general messages overall, okay, there is a teacher here going back to school, okay, definitely going back to school here. There's a mentor here. This can also be a father figure that maybe this relationship is with a father figure and you need to kind of, maybe it's estranged or you need to separate yourself from it. But you are very talented. You're very smart. This is also mental transformation and changing your perspective and your thought process towards this situation, and seeing how beautiful life truly is when you let this go for a while, or just forever if this is a forever breakup. Yeah. You have the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck, so that's Libra energy. This is the eclipse in Libra. So some of you guys, again, you're dealing with a Cancer, a Sagittarius, an Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces. Yep, there's Aquarius, there's Scorpio there. Okay, and there's Gemini. A lot of Jupiter energy here I'm seeing. Uranus, Saturn. Yeah. So Taurus, I'm going to leave you with that. Stay encouraged. Stay optimistic. Okay. Your peace will be restored. Peace of mind, peace at work, peace in your relationships. I can guarantee that looking at these cards. Okay? Much love and light to all of you. I love you guys, Taurus. Bye. Okay, so we are starting next. The next sign is going to be Virgo, Sun and Rising signs. So Virgo. Sorry if you guys can hear stomping. My upstairs neighbor is making a lot of noise, but hopefully my mic is not picking up on that. So Virgo, Sun and Rising signs, let's go ahead and jump into it. Happy springtime, happy Aries season. Happy today. I hope everything is well with you guys. Happy eclipse season. So Virgo, we are going to pull oracle messages, oracle cards, and then we're going to pull tarot towards the end just to clarify the oracle messages. So this is more of an oracle message. We're going to pull two cards from two oracle messages regarding your general energies for Aries season. Then we're going to pull a card for your relationships, and then two more cards for your financial resources. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump into it, Virgo. Let's see. Hopefully you guys are staying safe and healthy out there. Spirit guides, angels, what messages do we have for Virgos? My beautiful Virgo tribe, sun and rising signs of Virgo. For their general messages of insight, guidance, and encouragement for Aries season 2024. My beautiful Virgos, sun and rising signs for Aries season 2024. What are messages for them for their insight, guidance, and encouragement? See, Virgo. Okay, Virgo, so some of you guys may be dealing with a Pisces, or you have Pisces in your chart. You may be feeling you might be feeling the need to pull away and just really find a hobby or find some type of space and time, or throughout your day or throughout this season, to really just stop and breathe, just really stop and think, you know, clear your mind, meditate. There is a time of, this is, Aries season seems like it's a time of contemplation for you, Virgo. There is a wound here. Either it's a very recent wound or a very old wound. But it's a wound nonetheless, and regardless how old or new it is, the universe is kind of poking at it, or kind of pointing at that wound and saying, what's this? Why? What's wrong here? Why is this still hurting? Why haven't you healed this, right? So Virgo, kind of look at it like if you have a scar, not even a scar, but it's like a wound that's on your body. And let's say that you cut yourself and you kind of just bandaged it really quickly a little bit, but it's still bleeding, it's still hurting, it's still causing problems. At some point, there's someone who's gonna look at that and say, why hasn't that healed yet? Like, what's going on? Do you need to go to the doctor? Like, have you been putting ointment on it? Like, have you been picking at it? Like, what's going on? You know, that's the cause for concern, right? Because then at some point that wound is going to get infected, and it's going to start festering and maybe smelling funny or looking funny, right? And that can spread to the rest of the body. So this is a wound that the universe is trying to address with you now. Or maybe it's been trying to address it with you for a long period of time, Virgo, and sun and rising signs. And it seems that the universe has gotten your attention somehow. I'm not sure how. Maybe it's through a person, place, or thing. I don't know. Or maybe through your dreams or through your intuition. But it seems that there are those of you who, especially if you have a Pisces moon or you have Pisces in your chart, there's a part of you that's just naturally going deep inside to that wound and wanting to kind of focus on it. And it wants to go deep into your being into yourself, into your soul, and really think about, like, what do I need to do to get rid of this? What do I need to do to heal this? How should I face this, right? All right, let's see, Virgo. One more card for your general messages for Aries season 2024. For Virgo, sun and rising signs. For their messages of insight, guidance, and encouragement for Aries season of the year 2024. Okay. Some of you guys may be thinking about children. Or just thinking about what you can nurture, either within yourself, or maybe there's a part of you that's looking to nurture someone. It's like you want to feel needed, but there's a part of you have to realize that you need yourself first. So if there are any of you, Virgo, who are looking for someone to need you, whether you say that out loud or not, you first have to meet your needs first before you can look to meet someone else's. Some of you guys may have had relationships or situations where you felt like you had to be there to meet that person's need or meet those companies' needs. Like you feel needed, and it's okay to want to feel that way, Virgo. It's okay to feel like you need to be the support system. But you first have to be your own support system first. Am I making sense? I hope I'm making sense. The fortress that you're building, Virgo, or the fortress that the universe is trying to bring into your vision, right, is trying to show you this is the fortress that you are trying to generate or facilitate. These are the energies you're trying to facilitate, Virgo, and we're trying to help you do this. We are in eclipse season, so therefore that is the energy of the universe kind of infiltrating our comfort zone. And it's just like, hey, like, you know, we're here to help. We're here to move some things out. We're here to, like, you know, make some repairs here, whether you like it or not. And it is an eclipse in Libra. So it's like, it does have a lot to do with our relationship, our love for ourselves, for other people, romantically, platonically, with your family, with work, with God, whatever. The fortress, the palace, the realm, the vibration that, you know, the environment that you are trying to create for yourself, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and maybe materialistically, has not come with ease, Virgo, sun and rising signs. Some of you guys may feel like, how come I can't just like manifest, you know, with like softly and delicately and gracefully, right? Like some of you guys may think like, why can't I be delicate? Why? Because it's just, that's not your path. That's just not how your path has been. Whatever your past life karma has dealt to you, this is just what you're dealing with, for those of you who believe in past lives. There's opulence, there's glamour, right? There's beauty for you here in this life. However, there is a huge fire that you've had to put out in your life, maybe a few fires that could have gotten you in, you know, you've really risen from the ashes, Virgo. Give yourself some credit here. Give yourself some credit, because there are those of you, you're being a little bit too hard on yourself. You're being too hard on yourselves. Give yourself the credit you deserve. You have kicked ass, okay? You have risen from the ashes. Whoever tried to burn you down, however life tried to, you know, whatever fireballs have been thrown your way, it's like there's a lot of people in your life who may have had a lot of ammo and they just like emptied a magazine on you, so to speak. You know, they just emptied a clip on you. And there may be some people in your life who are just like, how did they survive that? How are you still here? How are you, you know? And this is where this energy comes from, where you just kind of need to kind of contemplate, just really think, Virgo. Get rid of all of the noise and just sit with yourself for a minute and really realize how far you've come and where you've come from. Love is here for you, Virgo. It is meant for you. Love is our birthright. Happiness is our birthright. We are made up of love. And if you feel that you deserve less than that, you may need to go back and meditate and contemplate and think about some relationships that you've had, especially with this eclipse. Go back and think about, and again, this meditation and contemplation I'm talking about could also be like about all your relationships that you've had, friendships, even the ones that you have now. Think about it. Just like, you know, is there a pattern here? Right? Have I been like settling for a false sense of security in my relationships? You know, am I just settling because this is just what I feel I deserve, because I don't believe that I can really go get anything better than this? You know what I mean? Like really ask yourself those questions. And when you come out, you'll come out with the answers. You know, the light will be shown. Okay. So you have so much to give. You have so many ideas you are giving birth to, Virgo. You have so many fantasies that you can give birth to in your life, these dreams that you can give birth to and bring into reality. And for those of you who are thinking about becoming parents, mothers or fathers, this is in the books for you during Aries season. If you're trying to get pregnant and have a healthy pregnancy, have a healthy baby, that is in the books for you. However, this pregnancy, this fertile journey that you're going to be on, or that you're on now, did not come easy. For those of you who are giving birth soon, or you just gave birth to a child, congratulations. But some of you guys, you were dealing with a really heavy, difficult pregnancy, or maybe your partner was, and you were just like, you were in it with them. Yeah, this wound, it's time to start getting the balm out, getting all of the, the gauze, healing cloth, the band-aids, whatever, right? The bandages that you need. It's time to really start getting this wound sewn up, or getting it just getting it healed, taking care of it. And this is for a lot of you, this is a big wound, and could be some type of an energy where you're doing could be an addiction, I don't know. Oh, okay. Some of you guys had a past with addiction, and it may still kind of be lingering a little bit. You may be trying to work on it, but during Aries season, the universe is trying to help you kick this in the ass, Virgo, sun and rising signs. You haven't had an easy past because of this addiction, and you may walk around feeling like you are just cursed mentally or emotionally. It's like you can't think straight. You can't think, as normally as other people, because your brain has been so rattled by whatever substances you were abusing, and maybe abusing a little bit. I don't know. I hope not. But if you are Virgo, sun and rising signs, remember that does not define you. It's a mistake that you may have made, a big mistake that you may have made, and it's changed your life, but you can turn that around, because that was just change. It may not have been the best of change, right? When you're doing something to hurt yourself, that was change, okay, on the negative front, but you can facilitate change to turn that around. So don't think that this change that you have brought into your life in your past that abused you, that you were abusing this substance, if for those of you who are experienced substance abuse in your life, don't think that that is what is in control of your life, because it's not. It's not. You made that decision. You can't really undo it. It is what it is. But that does not make you weak. If anything, what I'm seeing here is that you have come out of something horrific for some of you. You've come out of something very heart-wrenching, heartbreaking. There's probably multiple heartbreaks that you've gone through. But you guys are warriors, Virgo, sun and rising signs, for the ones I'm speaking to right now. And the universe is reminding you that find your love fire, find that flame, fall in love with yourself, maybe for the first time in your life. Fall in love with yourself. That may sound so foreign and so stupid. That may sound like, that's not how I think. That's never how I see myself, and that's never how I'm going to see myself, whatever. But what if you did, though? What if you did? Like, just what if, you know? All right, Virgo, sun and rising signs. Let's pull a card for your general messages for your relationships for Aries season 2024. For Virgos, sun and rising signs for Aries season 2024 for their love and relationship messages. Okay, one more time for Virgos, sun and rising signs for their relationship messages. Feeling a little bit heavy in my chest for some reason, Virgo. So I don't know if there are those of you guys who have anxiety and you feel tense a lot of the time. You have some fears or phobias. Others of you, maybe you smoke, okay? Just be careful of your lungs and make sure you're taking deep breaths. Make sure you're breathing, okay? Music is going to be a part of this healing journey for you, Virgo. So there are those of you who really like music. There are those of you, if you can, maybe you and your partner or your friends, you guys really bond over music. Some of you guys, you and your partner need to go dancing, or you need to go to a concert, or you need to go maybe to listen to an orchestra. Go see a play where there's good music. Maybe just go sit someplace, you know, just have some quality time. Some of you guys might end up joining a band, or maybe you met, maybe if this is romance or your friends, you met these people at a concert, or you met them, yeah, you probably met them at a concert, you know, or maybe you were maybe some of you guys were actually in a band, and you bonded. You had a close bond because of that. Also, be aware of the music that you're listening to, Virgo, because you could be communicating with your spirit guides or with God through that music. And there's a closer relationship that you can build with yourself and with God through the music that you listen to. Some of you guys, maybe you'll be playing a musical instrument and you'll meet somebody who's listening to you play your music, and they'll be really attracted to that. But all I'm seeing here is, like, when it comes to your relationships, like, you bond with someone through music, or you did in your past, whether you're still with this person or not. Wow. So maybe in Aries season, what I'm getting for you, Virgo, play some music, you know, sit down with your friends, go to a concert. And if you're dating someone or you're married, go to a concert with your significant other, you know, take them out or have them take you out, or there's going to be a beautiful time for you guys when it comes to your relationships. And some of you, your relationships is like music. It's like it really invigorates you. It really uplifts you. You know what I mean? There may be a certain song or a certain type of music that reminds you of a certain relationship that you had, or it reminds you of the relationship that you have with someone or with a group of people. It's like whenever this band or this musician, this singer or this genre of music plays, you know, it really reminds you of someone in your life. That's very sweet. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and jump into your career, finances, and your financial resources, Virgo, sun and rising signs for Aries season 2024. For Virgos, for their career and finances, their money and financial resources for Aries season of the year 2024. Let's see. Aries season 2024 for Virgos, sun and rising signs regarding their financial resources and career and finances. Let's do one more time. One more time for Virgos. Okay. Ask for your needs to be met. So what I'm getting here, Virgo, you have to make you have to decide to accept help. You have to come to the realization that you need help. So whatever it is that you're dealing with in your life at this time, Virgo, if you have in your mind that I got this, I don't need help, I can figure it out on my own, I've always had to figure it out on my own. If you allow that to be your pride and ego, you're not going to be able to get to where you want to get to. At least not smoothly, not with ease. Some of you guys might be upset with God, or you struggle with understanding, or you struggle with the concept of divinity. You struggle with having faith in something you can't see. You know, it could be a lot of things that you struggle with when it comes to the God energy, divinity, right? And that's okay. Okay, you don't have to believe in a certain religion or a certain God to, you know, understand that concept. But there are those of you that are really struggling with that, and you've struggled with it for a long time. And I'm getting that the reason why some of you guys have struggled with that is because you feel that there have been circumstances or even people sent to you who just failed you. And of course, to some degree, we see God in people. So when people fail us, we feel God has failed us, right? But you have to realize, Virgo, that you need help. So if there is something that you're trying to overcome in your life and you're like, no, I got this. Like, what are you trying to prove, Virgo? And who are you trying to prove it to? As far as your financial resources, it's the same thing. When it comes to your job, when it comes to money, some of you guys may have a hard time asking people for financial help, okay? For good reason, I'm sure, right? Because when it comes to money, you can't really be trusting people nowadays. But some of you, Virgo, have a hard time asking anybody for financial help. You're just like, no, I got this. I prefer to be broke than to ask anybody for any financial help. The universe might set up something where you're gonna have to. You know what I mean? So don't make it difficult on yourself. Okay? Don't make it difficult on yourself. It's okay to ask for help, but this can also just be in a general sense, not just with money, even though we are talking about money here. But I do get on a general sense for some of you, Virgo, you just have a hard time asking for help from anybody. Because again, some of you guys could have just been out there by yourself since you were young, or, you know, there was a point in time where you were betrayed or left neglected in some way in your life. And you're just like, well, I guess I just have to figure this out. And you've gotten this far, Virgo. So maybe you just kind of look at it like, I've already gotten this far. So like, why do I need to ask for help now? I get it. I totally get it. But I will say, as I have told someone that I know who has a Virgo rising in my life, who's very, very near and dear to me, I had told them, recognize your own divinity for a change. And that was so difficult for them to understand, but I always remind them, recognize your own divinity. Right? Gods require certain things. In order to connect with you, they need certain things, right? So maybe find out, what does your divinity require, Virgo? Right? And if this, you know, what does God require from you? You know, that if this is about God or a divine being, what do you think God requires from you? And in order for God to help you, what does he require from you? Maybe this divinity, this divine being needs you to talk to them. It needs you to directly recognize with them that I need your help. Instead of just expecting it, you know. Just because you expect something from God doesn't necessarily mean he's just going to give it to you. You want, you know, he or she, they, you know, doesn't mean God's just going to give it to you. The divinity sometimes needs you to recognize that in order for them to help you, that you need to connect with them. Okay? All right, let's see here, Virgo, Sun and Rising signs. One last card from these oracle messages for your career and finances here for Aries season 2024. Whoop, there we go. Taurus got this. There we go. So the whole situation, like when it comes to realizing that there are some things you just don't know, Virgo, when it comes to your career and finances, you just kind of have to recognize, you know, there's just some things I just don't know. I'm not good at certain things. And the only way I can get good at it is by asking for help, asking for some insight, and asking for some mentorship. And some of you guys need to go back to school. You need to go back to school, put yourself back into that apprenticeship environment, right? Ask for help. If there's a certain career path that you're trying to move towards, ask for help. Talk to somebody who knows what they're doing, okay? Who knows their stuff. You also have to trust what you're feeling, not what you're thinking. Trust what your heart is saying, Virgo. You know what I mean? That might be difficult for some of you. That's okay. That's why the universe is here. That's why God is here to help you. Also, if you feel that the only way to resolve a situation or to heal from something or to get something done is through physical work, what I'm seeing from these cards is that no, especially when it comes to your career, you can do all the work in the world. You're doing great, but the universe is now showing you that your heart, the portal that your body is, your soul, that the work that you do within, that is what's going to help you facilitate this great, beautiful, luscious change in your life. Not through material efforts. Just saying. I mean, I'm not just saying, this is what the cards are saying. Okay? This is what my spirit guides are saying to you. But again, take it or leave it. Doesn't matter. Take it as a grain of salt. It's fine. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Anyway. So let's go ahead and clarify these cards really quickly, you guys. I'm going to clarify using the tarot. I'm just going to pull one card to clarify each of these for Virgo, Sun, and Rising signs for Aries season 2024. Clarify these oracle messages for Virgo, sun and rising signs on their healing journey. Let's see here, y'all. Yep. Time to be the apprentice. It's time to go back to school. It's time to learn how to just take it one step at a time. It's time to rebuild your fortress here. Doing it with patience, though. You have to be willing to humble yourself before the light and the dark. Whatever is in the darkness when it comes to your career, you know, whatever it is that you're hiding or you don't want to admit about your career or the things that you need help with, you know, you got to be patient with yourself. You have to be patient with the process. You need to slow down here. And again, meditate and contemplate on the dark and the light in your life. What are some things that you need to shed the light on in the darkness? What is hiding and creeping around in your life? You know, some of you guys may be having something's going on in the dark at your home or something like that. You need to shine the light on that. You know, some of you guys may be dealing with some energies in your home. I don't know. Yep. With a relationship, there's definitely a past relationship that you thought was going to fill your cup. You thought it was going somewhere, and it didn't. This was tough on you. Yeah, when it comes to your general messages, though, the universe is here to weigh you. It's got the scales out. There you go. There's the Hermit. That's you, Virgo. So, yes, this is the meditation and contemplation I was talking about. Okay. Something is about to awaken inside of you, Virgo. Something is about to wake up, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. In Aries season, you're about to go through some beautiful change here. But with this relationship, yep, here we go. Like I said, the universe is trying to weigh you. You got justice right here. There's the scales. Okay, I can't make that up. This is the eclipse in Libra, y'all. But Virgo, when it comes to this relationship, whether it's a relationship from your past, a relationship with friends, family, a relationship at work, you thought this was going to fill your cup. You thought that the work that you put in was going to amount to something. And it didn't. So you just had to move on. But it seems like you kind of carried some resentment with you because of that. If you're in a relationship with someone right now and you're still holding on to the thoughts or the memory of an old relationship, Virgo, out with the old, in with the new. Not in with the new, but bring along the old. You know what I mean? Like, But there is something. There is a trustworthy person here in your life. Could be a male, could be a female too. But this person they're chilling. They could be a Taurus, or they just have Taurus in their energy as a person. They may not be a Taurus or have it in their chart. But this person is like, they're here to guide you. They're here to help you, and they may be very wild in how their personality is. It's like they're just very fertile just in who they are as a person. Yeah. They're here to kind of knock on your door a little bit and just be like, hey, look at all this amazing, stuff that's out here, Why not come on out and enjoy like life? Why not come out here and feel beautiful, feel the sun on your face, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? There could be someone in your life who's like, hey, like, it looks kind of dark back there. You should probably leave it back there. The sunlight's over there. You want to join me? You know what I mean? There may be someone in your life, or maybe you're just picking up on this for yourself. You're just like, you know what? I'm so tired of sitting in the dark. I'm so tired of this. Like when you go into this meditative state, In Aries season, Virgo, you might start feeling like, you know what, I am so sick and tired of sitting here doing nothing, you know, focused on things that is gone. Like I can't control it, you know, or it's over with, you know. Could be that. All right, Virgo, I'm going to leave you guys with that. Much love and light to all of you. I love you guys very much, Virgo, sun and rising signs. Please take care of yourselves and happy Aries season. Bye, guys. Okay, Capricorn, you are last but not least of the readings this evening. We're going to go ahead and jump into it, Capricorn. We're not going to waste any time. This is going to be regarding your sun and rising placements, insight, guidance, and encouragement for your general messages. We're going to pull 2 oracle messages for your general messages, 1 oracle message for your relationships overall, romantically and platonically, and 2 oracle messages for your financial resources, career, money, things like that. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Capricorn, sun and rising signs for Aries season 2024. Spirit guides, universe, source, angels. What do we have? What do we have for Capricorn, sun and rising signs? Capricorn, sun and rising signs for Aries season 2024. What do we have for them? What do they need to know for their general messages for Aries season of the year 2024? Capricorn. I hope you guys are doing well, Capricorn, at this time. I really hope so. Aries season 2024 for my beautiful Capricorns, sun and rising signs. Capricorn, sun and rising signs for their insight and guidance for Aries season 2024. Okay. Capricorn. Yeah. Capricorn, this is good to see. Whatever vision or goal that you have been working very hard towards this. Whatever it is, it could be finishing a project, trying to find a house, or trying to buy a house, or trying to sell your house, trying to find an apartment, or you know, a studio, whatever. Trying to open a business, trying to sell a product or patent a product, maybe publishing a book, trying to have a child, having a successful pregnancy, losing weight, gaining some weight, you know, building muscle, healing an illness, what have you. Having some type of a not mental, but like physical condition that you've been trying to heal and maybe you're going to physical therapy. Like there's a lot of things. Maybe you're trying to finish school, you know, or you're trying to get certified for something. You're trying to get everything that you need to get a job, a dream job, or land a position, right? Or get promoted. Some of you guys may be trying to become citizens. I don't know. Maybe you're moving countries, what have you. Whatever it is that you are trying to accomplish, that's just a list of random things that you could be trying to accomplish, Capricorn. You're so close. You are so close. So close. Some of you guys, you've already achieved it at the beginning of Aries season. If you haven't already, you're so close. The next gibbous moon, I would say, I'm trying to think, because that could be very general. It could be the next waxing gibbous moon, okay, where you start to see the hard work paying off. Okay. Stay focused. Keep your eye on the prize. Keep doing what you're doing. Please do not give up, Capricorn. Okay? Whatever goal that you're trying to achieve, it is achievable, but it's not easy. And you may have had challenges and obstacles, you know, here and there. Keep on going. Keep on going. Okay? Please don't give up on this. Let's see. Let's pull another card for your general messages for Aries season. Aries season for Capricorn, Sun, and Rising sign spirit guides. Let's pull another card for their general messages for Aries season 2024 for Capricorn, Sun, and Rising signs. So close, Capricorn. You guys have been busting your asses, or you have been really focused, doing the best that you can to stay disciplined with this situation, and you're about to be blessed. You're about to be so blessed. This is really good to see. I'm excited for you guys, Capricorn. Yeah. Maybe in Aries season, some of you guys need to get your glasses changed or your lenses changed. Or, I don't know, some of you guys may have broken your glasses, or you need to get some more contacts, or you need to start wearing contacts, or you need to start wearing glasses. You may need to go get your eyes checked. I'm sorry, Capricorn. There's a lot that's hitting me right now from this message. Some of you guys have been working in silence. You've been trying to gather as much information and education about this project or this goal that you're trying to meet. You haven't, some of you guys, if this is advice, this is the universe saying, work in silence. Don't tell too many people about this goal. Don't tell too many people about what it is that you're trying to move towards right now. Because there may be some people surrounding you who may catch wind of that, or you may be telling the wrong people, and then they can, you know, have some really bad thoughts towards you, or jealousy, and that can be a block, you know. So there's just some things you just shouldn't tell people for a while until you've reached that goal. Some of you guys are just like, you're just so focused on this. You've been focused. It's almost like you're in a trance. It's like you're in it. Some of you guys may have been, you guys might be seers, or you guys have vivid visions or dreams about where you're going in life. And you're just so, you're like, I got to follow this. This has to be a destination that I need to get to, right? Some of you in your past life, you guys were seers, or you guys were psychics, or you were able to foresee certain events, right? Some of you guys still do that now. And that is probably why some of you guys are very quiet and silent and very observant, because you guys can see things that a lot of people can't. So some people, if this goal that you're trying to meet, Capricorn, there may be some doubters or even haters surrounding you a little bit, and they're just like, I don't really know like how that's going to work out for you. That seems kind of bizarre, seems kind of far-fetched, or, you know, out of reach. But because of your foresight, or your, you know, coupled with your ambition, right, and your confidence, you know, which is a good combination, but you have this innate sense of like knowing that something is right for you, that you're going in the right direction. So that is a very good trait, it seems, that you possess here, Capricorn, Sun, and Rising signs. Hold your vision, you guys. Hold your vision. Aries season is going to be really big for you. It's going to be a blessing. And we are in eclipse season as well, with an eclipse in Libra that just passed. So, yeah, this is going to be really good for you. Very positive, very beautiful. Okay. Some of you guys, you just stopped posting on social media for a while because you don't want to get caught up in sharing too much about what you're doing. You don't need the distraction, you know. All right, Capricorn, let's pull a card for your relationships, and that can be platonic, romantic, family, business relationships, just your relationship with other people. Okay, let's see, Capricorn, sun and rising signs. What messages do we have for Capricorn, sun and rising signs for their relationships, love and relationships in Aries season of 2024? All right. I just heard the song that says, I believe in miracles, that verse. You are very fertile, Capricorn, mentally. Like, when it comes to, like, there's something about abundance, like the relationship with abundance and money, Capricorn. I'm not trying to be like, make it seem cliche because you're a Capricorn, but it's like, there's something very fertile, not just with money, but it's like anything that you want to give birth to, anything that you want to achieve, it's like you can do it. There is nothing stopping you, you know? Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm getting notifications for some reason, and I don't know why. I'm sorry, guys. Why am I getting... I'm getting all these notifications now. Sorry, you guys. All of a sudden, all these... I hope you guys didn't hear that, but I was like trying to get rid of those. But anyway, Capricorn, if this is advice, you need to accept yourself for who you are along this journey. You do not need to be distracted by who you felt you should have been, who you should have been with. Like, when it comes to your relationships, like, there is like this fertility about you that's very attractive to people. It's like you, because of your self-acceptance and because of your confidence, like, that's very attractive to people, you know? Like, you don't think about like beauty standards. You're just like, I am who I am. You don't like it? Oh, well, you know, and that is very attractive to people when they meet you. You know, even if it's just friendships and it's platonic, it's like friendships, you know, people want to be around you because they're just like, you just, you know, you're just you know what I mean? You're not, you know, I want to be that way. Like, you're an inspiration to people, Capricorn, because you just accept yourself for who you are, and you know, you just know how to get things done. You know how to accomplish things. You know how to stay focused, and it's very inspirational to people, especially to your friends, okay, and maybe even your family. This is like, there are things that happen to you where people surrounding you are just like, how did you get that? Like, nobody's able to do that, or no, how did you even accomplish that? It's almost like somebody, like, you know, like, who people, if you come across a certain like mythological creatures, it's almost like there are people who look at you and they're just like, you just told them that you just saw a fairy. You know what I mean? Like, you saw, you know, an apparition or something, or, you know, it's almost like there are things that you know and you see, and you just have this innate knowledge of things, Capricorn, and people are just like, how do you do that? How come I've been doing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and I still have not even come close to achieving that? There is something about that that makes people so attractive to you, Capricorn. It's your inner knowing. And you may have some friends, family members, or even a significant other who really likes that about you. They love that about you. And they're just like, whoa, like if they can do it, I can do it. I just need to learn. I need to learn some stuff from Capricorn, right? Guys, I don't know why all these I'm using my phone to record, and I don't know why I'm getting all these notifications. It was really quiet before I started your reading. So maybe there are those of you Capricorn, there's a lot of people who want to talk to you. I'm not saying that there are a lot of people who want to talk to me right now, but it's like you may have a lot of people who want to be around you. They want to talk to you. They want to be your friend, you know, or the people that you already are friends with and you care about. They just love your energy. They love being around you. That's very beautiful to see, you know? So let's see here, Capricorn. Let's pull a couple cards for your career and finances, your financial resources, your money moving forward in Aries season 2024 for Capricorn, Sun, and Rising signs. Let's see here. Capricorn, Sun, and Rising signs for Aries season for their career and finances. Let's see. Like I said, Capricorn, you got the card attracting, not chasing. So you are like, this is understanding the concept of not running after something because it's just going to run away from you, not forcing anything because it's just going to resist you. This is just you accepting yourself, accepting the work that you need to do, and just going with the flow of that, doing what you need to do, counting your blessings, having a sense of gratitude for the things that already exist in your life instead of having a pessimistic attitude towards what you already have, and therefore you have resentment because of the things that you can't have, you know. What I'm seeing is with your career and finances, you should definitely approach it with, you know, there are things that I want to have, there are things I want to be able to afford, and the only way I'm going to be able to afford it is if I save. And in order for me to save, I have to make money. In order for me to make money, I need to go to work, right? I need to make sure I'm making the right moves and getting the right jobs that are going to pay me what I'm worth. So stay focused on gratitude, Capricorn, at this time. If you're having a really hard time focusing on your vision and you're just like, maybe I should just give up, create a gratitude list. The moment that you start chasing after something, that's when it's going to start running away from you. Okay, so don't go chasing after this goal. Attract the goal. The goal is going to come closer and closer to you. Your achievement is coming closer and closer to you as long as you are practicing self-acceptance, believing in miracles and facilitating miracles in your life, seeing the big picture, having a sense of foresight and seeing deeper into what it is that you're working towards. So once again, for those of you who are struggling, please create a gratitude list. Please write down, you know, what you're grateful for, how much of a blessing it is for you to have what you have right now as you work towards what you don't have at this time. Okay? Let's see, you guys. Let's pull one more card. We're going to pull one more card for your career and finances moving forward, your financial resources, your money for Aries season 2024. Let's see here, Capricorn, Sun, and Rising signs. Aries. Let's see, Capricorn, Sun, and Rising signs for their career and finances in Aries season 2024. You're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Capricorn, like I said in the beginning of your reading, please do not give up. Please don't walk away from this situation. Don't walk away from this goal. Please don't. Okay? Heart's desires at the bottom of the deck. You are being supported at this time. You've always been supported ever since you saw this vision and had this goal and started to attract it. Don't chase, Capricorn, attract. When it comes to your relationships, don't chase, attract. Just be yourself. Accept yourself for who you are. There's a lot of chasers out there. Don't join the crowd. Don't join that pack. Okay? Just attract. Be your own ebb and flow, right? Don't look at what everyone else is doing, because your vision, your intuition is telling you to go a certain route, and it is not what people expect the route to be. That's not the type of route people expect to bring success, but it's going to bring it to you. It's going to bring it to you for sure. So let's go ahead and clarify these cards for you, Capricorn, Sun, and Rising signs. Let's go ahead and clarify these cards for you for Aries season 2024. Let's clarify these cards. Oop. Yep. Keep on moving. Knight of Swords, keep on moving. Shining your light. Okay. Yep, Nine of Pentacles, attracting, doing the work, but not trying to chase. Yep, there's a relationship that is, you have the blasted tower, that Scorpio energy. This is big change. So there's something that you're letting go of completely, or the universe is like, there's a tower moment that's about to happen. Get out while you can. Move forward, because there's something huge that's coming your way. There's good karma coming around. You have the World card, you know. This is the universe, the World card, so you kind of have already seen the type of karma you want to create for yourself. You have that gift of foresight, Capricorn. And you have the King of Cups. Emotional transformation. This is going to change you and your perspective when it comes to abundance forever. Because if you're falling on hard times and your finances are not looking the best, Capricorn, you're about to change that. That is about to change for you. Do not allow desperate times to cause you to lose sight of yourself and lose sight of your goal. All right, Capricorn. Much love and light to all of you, Capricorn. I love you guys very much. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see all of you in your next reading. Bye, Earth signs.